Welcome to another edition of the J.M. Robinson Bulldogs Football Report. Coach Joe Glass, I'm Mark Clemens. And Coach, you had a tough assignment on week one on the road at Hibriten, but a handful of plays made a difference in that ball game.
Oh, it definitely did. We felt like we really had a chance to be in the ball game, even going in at halftime, being down 20-0. I mean, we gave up a couple big plays and dropped a touchdown pass or overthrew a touchdown pass. Missed a couple things here and there. Overall, when you lose a game, you're terrible. You feel terrible about it. And then you go back and watch film, like, oh man, look at that. Oh man, look at that. So we coming out, we felt better about it after watching film and sitting down with the kids and showing them stuff, than we did after the game, of course.
Coach, what kind of things do you take out of that ball game?
Well, I just take that we're young. We as coaches and we're still trying to find our niche, and also I'm not putting too much stock in hitting the panic button just because we lost the game. I'd guarantee Hibriten and Shelby, if they're in the same classification, they'll probably be fighting for us to get to the state championship game next year. So I mean, we really amped up our non-conference and our scrimmages for a reason, so we would really know what we had and what we really need to work on. It's easy when you go against your own guys in the summer and they kind of take it easy on each other and everything else. But when you have to go against somebody that's really good, it tells us as coaches what we really need to look at and concentrate on.
Coach, this week you open at home against Cuthbertson and another good football team.
Yeah, good football team. I think they're kind of like we are. I think they're still trying to figure out some of their niche too. They lost a bunch last year. They threw it all over the place last year. They're running the ball a little bit more this year. I think they still want to throw it some. So, and defensively they're all over the place. I think they're another team that's still trying to find their niche. I think we're two really evenly matched teams when it comes to that. And it's really just going to be which set of kids decides to do what they got to do and win the game.
Any other keys to the game for the Bulldogs?
A big thing for us is just being disciplined, staying together, fighting. We can't get our heads down when something bad goes wrong. When you go and win 10 games last year, win the conference, everybody just kind of thinks, oh, we're this and we're that. And then I think it was an eye opener for our kids last week that we got some stuff to work on. And we've had a much better week of practice this week. Kids have been a little more focused, and that's the biggest thing. Cuthbertson doesn't matter. Who we play next week doesn't matter. It's really we've got to work on ourselves and make sure that each individual kid is doing what he needs to do. And once all those come together, we'll be fine.
That's the only thing you can control is what you do.
That's it.
That's it. All right, 7:30 kickoff, Cuthbertson right here at J.M. Robinson. This is the J.M. Robinson Bulldogs Football Report with Coach Joe Glass. I'm Mark Clemens. Thanks for joining us.